Testing testing my mic. Let's see. Testing. What's this? Oops. Mic check. Mic check. All right, I think this is good. Okay, so today yesterday we ranked all of the games that we have ever played, and today we are going to do the About You video games tier list. So in this list we have my favorite game of all time, my favorite series, best soundtrack, favorite protagonist, favorite villain, best story, have not played but want to, you love what everyone wants. I'm sorry, I think this is you love what everyone hates. And then let me just correct this. You hate but everyone loves. Best art style, favorite ending, favorite boss fight, childhood game, and relaxing game, stressful game you always come back to, guilty pleasure, and tons of hours played. So we've already imported all of our games here. So let's get started with the first one, which is favorite game of all time. We have a few competitors here, so let's check it out. For the first one, I think Mega Man 2 has got to be up here. It's one of my favorite games of all time. And then we have, I would say Super Mario Brothers 3 is up there. Uh, it it is one of my favorite games. From the Sega Genesis, there aren't that many games, I would say. And then we have Sonic 1, 2, and 3. I think Sonic 3, or maybe Sonic and Knuckles, because you could play as Knuckles here. This one, in my opinion, one of my favorite games of all time. Uh, for the Super Nintendo one, we have to put Chrono Trigger here. If Here we go. One of my favorite games of all time. I think my favorite RPG on the Super Nintendo, and we have Donkey Kong Country, the first one. The other two were just all right. I think the first one was the best. And then we have Doom, no. Dragon Ball, no. F Zero, Goof Troop, no. Lemmings, no. Mega Man X, the first one. Mega Man X1. You have to put this here. And then, but we can only choose one. So, and then after this one, we have um, the Ninja Gaiden trilogy. No. Sunset Riders. It's a really good game, but not one of my like favorite games of all time. Super Castlevania 4. This one's good, but it's not one of my favorite of all time. All Stars. This one we have to put this here. Super Bomberman, Super Mario RPG. Yeah, I have to put this here. Then Super Metroid. Yoshi's Island's one of my favorite games, but it's not of all time. No, it's not. I don't think I regularly play this. um, Super. Yeah, we have Super Street Fighter 2. We have The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Not one of my favorite games of all time. I didn't like these top-down games that much. Okay. What else do we have? Oh, so we're here at the Game Boy Color one. We have, I think, Dr. Mario, one of my favorite games of all time. And then we have to choose from the list that we made. So, um, from the Game Boy Color, not that many games. Oh, Pokemon Yellow. I have to put this here. Pokemon Yellow, yeah. And then for PlayStation, Bomberman, no. Captain Command. This one, Symphony of the Night. Just finished this last year. This is brand new to me, but I think this is my favorite game on the PlayStation. And then the next one, for PlayStation, Crash Bandicoot. Not really. They were all right. Dragon Ball, no. Fighting Force, no. G-Dars GTA, no. Guilty Gear, no. Jackie Chan, no. What's this? Kamen Rider, Cartia, Legend of Ligaya. This one's actually one of my favorite games of all time. If I could find it. Oh, here it is. Okay, and then we have honestly Marvel vs. Capcom 1, the first one of my favorite games of all time. And then we have so Marvel vs. Capcom, Mega Man X4, and then we have Metal Slug. No, I like Metal Slug X more. Rampage, no. Rugrats, no. Spider Man, no. Tekken 3, I have to put this here. Every time I have the opportunity to emulate PlayStation 1, I always go with Tekken 3. And then um, Street Fighter Alpha 3, no. Um, Yu-Gi-Oh, no. And then we have Mega Man Zero 2. We have for the GBA, Pokemon Fire Red. No, actually, just I thought Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green were very good. I'm I'm such a Gen Oneer, you know. It's like it's the only Pokemon game that exists on the Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. So Metroid Zero Mission, gotta put this here, and then got PS2. So for PS2 we have Vice City and San Andreas. I have to put both of these here. Where's that? San Andreas, PlayStation 2. San Andreas, here we go. Okay, and then we have Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Put a lot of hours into this one. And then we have the guy to Kingdom Hearts 1, 2. They were great, but they weren't like my favorite. Weren't really my favorite game. Let me just adjust the camera. That's better. Actually, I think that's worse. There. And then we have I didn't like Metal Gear Solid 3. Most Wanted, King Kong, no. Shadow of the Colossus, I have to put this here. And then we have Chaos Theory. And then after Chaos Theory, I have to put SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 here. I played this game a lot. And Ultimate Spider-Man. And Marvel Ultimate Alliance. And X-Men Legends 2. And then for PC, um, favorite, uh, honestly, none of these were my favorite games. Maybe The Sims 1. The Sims 1, Diablo 2. The Sims 1, Diablo 2. What else? Warcraft 3. Honestly, Super Smash Flash was a favorite of mine. Then Metal Slug, and then Third Strike. I like this one. And I also like Metal Slug X. Let me just look for it. Metal Slug X, this one. And then Sunset Riders for the arcade. Left 4 Dead 2. And then Left 4 Dead 2. For the Switch, do I have any favorite games here? Oh, other than Stardew Valley. Diablo, Doom, Dragon Ball Fighters. This was a game where me and my brother played a lot, and we were competitive to the point where we were like evenly matched, which was the first time I experienced that in a fighting game. The game was so good that my brother, who isn't really into games that much, he wanted to learn how to play the game. And then I actually like this one. I spent a lot of hours on Ultimate Alliance 3. And then I guess Dota 2. You could put this here. I spent 5,400 hours and it became my personality for like 8 years. And then we have to put Stardew Valley here. And then on the Xbox right now, I'm really enjoying this one. Halo Infinite and Vampire Survivors. Where's that? Vampire Survivors. And what else? Okay, so we have to choose from all of these games. Which one is which one is my favorite game of all time? And looking at this now, Mega Man 2. Um, this wasn't like my ultimate favorite game. It was all right. I have a few memories with it. Actually, these Super Nintendo games are not gonna cut it. I mean, these NES games. The Sonic and Knuckles one I replayed a lot. I would say Chrono Trigger is. Let's move to the top. The ones I find best. So Chrono Trigger. Let's put this here. Donkey Kong Country. It's okay. It's a little bit difficult, and I don't find myself always looking to complete the game. Mega Man X1, the first one, yes. And then we have Super Mario RPG. That this was like my personality when I was a kid. Super Metroid. This one I beat like 4 times. It's like my comfort game. And then we have Pokemon. I think this every 10-year-old kid's game back in the day. And Castlevania Symphony of the Night and Marvel vs. Capcom, X4. I think we're at the point where all of these are kind of equally good. I would say my favorite game of all time, like a perfect game, 10 out of 10, my favorite, Mega Man X1. Yeah, this one. This is the winner. 8 Maverick bosses. This was the first game where I memorized all of the bosses. Chill Penguin, Chill Penguin, Spark Mandrill, Armored Armadillo, a Launch Octopus, Storm Eagle, Chameleon, Flame Mammoth, Boomer Kuwanger. Yeah, and then we have Sigma Stage 1, where it sounds like the Terminator theme, using the Armored Armadillo's attack to beat Sigma. This has to be it. So the I'm gonna put the icon for Mega Man X here. So here, Mega Man X1. Yeah. There we go. Now, favorite series. So for my favorite series, we have what is the series that we have here? We have Mario. We have Mario, Mega Man. I think we should just type this. Yeah. Let me type this. Let me type this here. Let's just make a new one. Okay, that was weird. Um, so series we have Mario, Mega Man, Metroid, Castlevania, Grand Theft Auto, Marvel versus Left 4 Dead. It's not much of a series. Um, Tekken, Street Fighter. I would say the Mario series is really good. I I say that it's my favorite series. The NES trilogy is good. The Super Nintendo trilogy is great. Is it a trilogy? No, just two games, World and Yoshi, which spawned like its own series. I haven't played 64 Sunshine or Galaxy. And then I tried Odyssey and 3D World, which were like absolutely great. So I think Mario's at number one. Mega Man, I liked the classic. I didn't play 7. I didn't like 8. I liked X1 to X4. And I liked that game so much, that series so much, that I played Mega Man X Command Mission, even though X7 sucked, that I didn't get to play X8 anymore. And I played Mega Man Zero, 1 through 4, but I didn't play, and then I played Mega Man Legends too, but I didn't play Mega Man Zero, Mega Man Battle Network, Mega Man, Mega Man Battle Network, Mega Man, what Star Force. I didn't play those games, and ZX. I didn't play those anymore. But maybe it's my favorite. For Metroid, Super Metroid Zero Mission and Fusion, but I didn't really play the Prime series, and then the Prime series I didn't really play, and then I came back with Dread, which was great. Castlevania, this one, the original trilogy is kind of okay. The fourth one is great, and then we have Symphony of the Night, which is also great. The Game Boy games are great. The DS ones I want to play. I want to play that next. So we're kind of nearing Castlevania being my favorite series. For Grand Theft Auto, I only played Vice City San Andreas and Liberty City Stories. I played a bit of 4. It wasn't very interesting to me, the story. GTA 5, I'm trying it out now. It's okay. I would say, honestly, it's Mega Man. I have to put Mega Man here. So I'll just copy this, I guess. Now, best soundtrack. A lot of games here should be nominated for best soundtrack. Maybe we should look here. Hold on. Okay. So most of the good games already have great soundtracks. So like Mega Man X, Chrono Trigger, Super Metroid, Super Mario RPG, Pokemon, Pokemon trading card game, the Marvel vs. Capcom game, Symphony of the Night. This is actually a very challenging. Donkey Kong Country, Sonic and Knuckles, like the three Sonic games. Metal Slug, the first two games. Zero Mission is okay. Shadow of the Colossus has a good soundtrack, even though it's like just a few songs. The Sims 1, build mode, Third Strike, Stardew Valley. I have to put this here, but I think I think it's Super Metroid. This game, the music, it's not just the music. It's everything. The atmosphere, the sound effects, the feeling of loneliness, which is conveyed in a game. I think I listened to this soundtrack so much. Favorite protagonist. This is kind of hard. There's so many good protagonists to choose from. We have we have Mega Man, we have Mario, we have Alucard, Mega Man X, Donkey Kong, Jin Kazama. We have Ryu from Street Fighter. We have is Goku considered a game protagonist? I think that's unfair. That's unfair to say. You can't put Goku here from Dragon Ball. Master Chief, that's like a really good one too. I just started playing Halo actually, and I didn't know what I was missing. Like imagine 2024 November. That's when I first started playing Halo. I guess Pikachu is considered the protagonist. What are the other games that we have here? Simon Belmont, the Belmonts are Ryu from Ninja Gaiden, Sonic, but I would say it's right now it's a little bit of a tie between and Mario. We also have Solid Snake and Sam Fisher from Splinter Cell. Celeste's protagonist is also really good. What is her name? Madeline, something like that. Samus, she's okay. Sekiro, the guy from Sekiro is cool too. Wolf, I think, or maybe, or is it Sekiro? Is that his name? The Doom guy. Yeah. It's a little hard. I have to go with Ryu. I have to go with I have to go with him. It's his game. It's his like mental fortitude. It's Ryu. So let's get a picture of him. Here, Steam Street Fighter Five Ryu. Yeah, this is it. Favorite villain. Okay, this is hard because you have to think of villains off the top of your head, right? And we have Dracula, Doctor Wily. Let me type that. So we have Dracula, Doctor Wily, Sigma, Heihachi Mishima. Not sure if he's considered a an antagonist now or villain. Diablo, Ridley, Mother Brain, Ridley, Mother Brain, Dr. Eggman, Dr. Robotnik. Who else? From the PlayStation era of games. Bloody Roar, no. Neo Cortex. I think Big Smoke was a good villain. Not my favorite. Who else? Bowser, Bowser and Wario, Shao Kahn, and Shang Tsung. Um, those are cool bad guys. Marvel Nemesis, Rise of the Perfects. My favorite bad guy. Favorite bad guy. Warcraft 3, Illidan and Arthas. Would you consider them as bad guys? They were their own respective protagonists in their story. Would um who else? Hades from Hades. I haven't gotten far into Sekiro to consider like the main bad guy of Sekiro, which I really like. I would say I would say it's Diablo. He shows up in every game. It's really it's really fun to fight. It's probably him. Yeah, I'll put Diablo. 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 Oops. Diablo. Okay. Now for the best story. Best best story in a game. Um, it's got to be an RPG, right? The one of the best stories that I have encountered was Legend of Legaia. Shadow of the Colossus also has a good story. It's very simple, very short. Castlevania, Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas has San Andreas has an underrated story, in my opinion. And hold on, we have what else? Good stories. I wish I played the Halo games because I think the stories of those games were good. Best story. You know what? I think Metal Gear as a whole, like that entire franchise, has a great story. Yeah, maybe the best. I gotta look more. I gotta look more into my games. So we have Metal Gear, we have Cardia, we have Mega Man Legends. The Call of Duty campaign, the first one, is good. Is it fair to say The Lord of the Rings? Because the story is just from the book and the movie. Um, Best story. Best story. Best story. What's a game that? Oh, honestly, it might be Dino Crisis 2. This is the only game that made me cry. The only game that made me cry out of all of these. Out of all of these games, I'm sure Red Dead Redemption 2, The Last of Us, they have like an awesome story. But yeah, this game made me cry. Dino Crisis 2. And then we also have, yeah, that's the game. Best story. PSX. Dino Crisis 2. All right. Next is have not played but want to, which are basically backlog games. These are my games from my backlog. Bully, Expedition 33, Elden Ring, Metal Gear Solid 4 and 5, Metroid Prime Remastered, Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2, Spider-Man 1 and 2, Street Fighter 6, the Mario games, Brawl. This is hard. I've always wanted to play Red Dead Redemption 2 and Brawl and Spider-Man, but I think back in the late 2000s, I made let me fix my camera. Okay. What what is happening? Oh, um okay. So back in the late 2000s, what's happening to my stream on Twitch? All right. And this one's okay too. All right. So, like I said, back in the 2000s, I actually made Smash Brawl my personality, even though I didn't have it. So it has to be that. It's always my favorite game that I never played. So much that I played Smash Flash 2 a lot. Yeah. You love, everyone hates. It's got to be Halo Infinite. This is a very easy one. I'm new to Halo. This is my first game. This is my only Halo game ever. And I don't see what's wrong with it. I like it. I like the story. It's okay. The gameplay is great. The multiplayer is great, and that's what I want. That's what I want in a game. I was surprised that I wasn't playing this as much. I should have been playing this since the beginning, but I wasn't. So yeah, Halo Infinite. You hate, everyone loves. Now, hate is a strong word. I have to say it's between like it's probably Dragon's Dogma. I thought I would love this game. It just didn't click with me. Elder Scrolls is another one. Hollow Knight, Ori, but Dragon's Dogma really let me down. Like the first one. Like they say that the combat's like so good, but it's not. You know what game has good combat? Like Shadow of Mordor. Just play that, right? Okay. Best art style. So many good games. Yoshi's Island 2, Okami, Stardew Valley, art style. Art style. We gotta look around. Donkey Kong Country, Diablo 2, Third Strike. Wow. Best art style. Honestly, it might be Garu. Garu Mark of the Wolves. Yeah. Uh, oh, Metal Slug. Oh, okay. This is kind of hard. Metal Slug. These pixel art games were really good. Well, if you think about it, Garud didn't really have an art style. It just had good pixel art. So maybe it's Metal Slug. It is. I think it is Metal Slug. Metal Slug X in particular. Okay, and then here favorite ending. So we have to think of games that I have actually finished, and there are not a lot. I'm sure others don't remember their endings too. San Andreas has a good ending. Has a good ending. Shadow of the Colossus has a great like boss fight at the end. The ending is okay. Zero Mission has a good. Actually, the ending's all right. I think you play in the Zero suit, which I did not like. I didn't want that. I didn't want that in my game. Super Metroid. Maybe Chrono Trigger has the best ending. Super Metroid has like one of the best endings. What about Pokemon Yellow, where you beat him and Professor Oak came when he heard you beat the Elite Four, and then you beat the rival? That's actually a good ending. Good endings. Good endings. None of these. None of these ones. None of these. None of the Game Boy ones, for sure. PlayStation. None of these Metal Gear Solid has a. I don't remember the ending. I don't remember the final boss fight. Spyro, no. Star Wars, no. Tekken might be up there. Best ending. Best ending. I think we gotta go with the PS2 ones here. I'm sure they have like good story. But it's hard to remember the best ending. You have to remember specifically what happened at the end. It's not fair to say the Lord of the Rings, Call of Duty, Cave Story. No, this is hard because I don't remember finishing some of these. Celeste, Cuphead, Doom, Metroid Dread. Metroid Dread, in my opinion, this one where you finally become Metroid. He's a cool guy. In my opinion, I know it's not like a very high uh it's not a high ceiling, but it's Metroid Dread for me. Where's that? Nintendo Switch. Metroid Dread, yeah. Favorite boss fight. It's got to be something cool. Like Sekiro has all the best boss fights. These Naruto games also have great boss fights. Boss fights. Oh, it has to be Octopath Traveler. The final boss, the secret final boss. For me, if you're talking about like single boss fight, it has to be that one. Where you have to use the entire party of eight, your entire eight characters. This is the one. Now, childhood game. Childhood game. What would be my childhood game? Is it this one, Sesame Street? No. What was a game I keep playing? What was a game that I kept playing? Oh, it has to be Pokemon. Pokemon Yellow really made me feel like a kid. I had so many hours on this game, so many batteries spent watching the anime and everything. Now, relaxing game. This is hard. Maybe The Sims, Tetris. The Sims, Tetris. What else? The Sims, Tetris. Um, the The Sims, Tetris. Wait, hold on. Let me. There. What was the category? Relaxing game. Vampire Survivors is kind of relaxing. What's a game that I really relax with? Stardew Valley isn't relaxing. It's kind of stressful, actually. City Skylines is kind of relaxing. Dota 2 is not relaxing. Um, okay. Sekiro is not relaxing. Mm, this is hard. Honestly, it might just be The Sims 2. The Sims 2 on PlayStation. What am I doing? Why am I dragging this here? I don't think I like shouted or stood up for this game or anything. I just relaxed. Now, stressful game. It's gotta be Dota 2, right? It's gotta be Dota 2. This game sometimes made me hate myself, made me question why I wanted to play this game. Um, Made me end friendships with people. Made me shout at people, like get into fights, get into physical fights. Yeah, this game you always come back to. I always come back to. I always come back to. Honestly, it might be Super Metroid. This is like a game where kind of whenever I want to play a game that I know I can beat, it's this one. I don't want to play it too much. It loses its aura. But it might just be Third Strike. Third Strike, you can pop it in, and then the gameplay is so good. The gameplay of Street Fighter, in my opinion, peaked in Third Strike. Although Metal Slug is also a game where I always come back to it. I think at this point I've already memorized it. So it's between Third Strike and Metal Slug. When I'm with my buddy, we always play Metal Slug. When I'm by myself, I always play Street Fighter, Third Strike. I don't really like pop in Super Mario Brothers. I don't play Pokemon that much. So it's got to be Metal Slug or Third Strike. And I have I have both on Switch, the Street Fighter collection and Metal Slug. This is hard. Um, Let me think. Honestly, it has to be Metal Slug, the first one. Metal Slug 1, not Metal Slug X. Metal Slug 1. Guilty Pleasure. This is a game where a lot of people probably say that, why are you playing that? But I really like it. Is Vampire Survivors considered a guilty pleasure? Probably not. Um, Tetris 99's great game. Diablo, guilty pleasure, guilty pleasure. It's gotta be one of these computer games. Super Mario 63. Super Mario. Hmm. It might be Heroes of New World for me. That's one. That's one. DC Universe Online's also another one. The first Call of Duty, SmackDown versus Raw 2006, and NBA Street V3. These are like guilty pleasures for me because people would think that, oh, those are simple games. What are you talking about? But they're not. Or does guilty pleasure mean it has to be something like embarrassing, like a game where it's not really that good, but you love it anyway? Metal Slug, GTA, Jackie Chan, Punch Out. We don't have an underrated game. Guilty pleasure. Is it NBA 2K? Because everyone hates it? No. Is it Paladins? Because I didn't have Overwatch? Is it My Time at Porsche, which I really liked? That was a good game. I'll come back to this because tons of hours played. I know it's Dota. I have 5,400 hours on this. And then my guilty pleasure is, huh, this is hard. This is hard. A game that I really like, but it's a guilty pleasure. Don't we have like an underrated section here? Dragon's Dogma. It's getting dark. Let me fix my lights. Okay. Um Guilty pleasure. This is so hard. Honestly, it's really hard to decide. A game that I like so much. How about PS2 era? Hmm. Okay. I'm having a hard time with this one. Might be Vampire Survivors. So yeah, this is this is it. This is so my favorite game of all time is Mega Man X. My favorite series is the Mega Man series. Best soundtrack goes to Super Metroid. Um, Favorite protagonist is Ryu from Street Fighter. Should change the photo of Ryu there. My favorite villain is Diablo. My best story is Dino Crisis 2. I haven't played Brawl, but I want to. Um, in terms of modern games, it has to be Red Dead Redemption 2. Halo Infinite, I love it, but everyone hates it. Dragon's Dogma, I don't like it. Everyone loves it. Metal Slug X has the best art style. My favorite ending is Metroid Dread, where Samus turns into a Metroid. Spoilers. My favorite boss fight is the end of Octopath Traveler, the final secret boss. My childhood game is Pokemon Yellow because I'm a Gen 1er. PS2's Sims 2 is a very relaxing game. I have never like stood up and talked or like shouted during this game. Dota 2, most stressful game. Stardew Valley is another one. It's kind of stressful. I love it, but it's very stressful. Game you always come back to. I always come back to Metal Slug, the first one. If I'm with a buddy, this is my game. Guilty pleasure is Vampire Survivors. I never thought that I would be into this kind of game. And then tons of hours played Dota 2. So yeah, I'm gonna post this on Reddit. Um, my next stream would be on the definitive game for each genre. So if you tuned in, thank you for watching.